It's time for the main event!
You heard Big Tone Wrestling fans, main event time. Green Mountain Wrestling right here on the corner of North Main and Elm for the Barre Heritage Festival. Granite City Showdown 3 comes to a crescendo. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Green Mountain Wrestling YouTube page. My name is Peter DeLonge, with you on the call. And the main event is about to begin, what we've all been waiting for. On his way down to the ring right now, the Moonlight Son, Mike Skyros. I have said many things about Mike Skyros in the past, both good and bad. Speaking of his reputation, his ability, his threat level. But the one thing I will say as we prepare for this main event is that thus far, for over a year in Green Mountain Wrestling, Mike Skyros is undefeated. He has not been pinned, he has not been submitted. Historically speaking, looking at the evidence, for all intents and purposes, Mike Skyros is unbeatable. And tonight, we find out if that rings true, or if we have found the Moonlight Son's weakness. And his weakness is certainly not trash-talking fans. He loves those.
To bed immediately, no TV, no supper.
Is this the weakness that I was speaking of? Is this Superman's kryptonite? Does Mullet Man have what it takes to break the streak? To show that he is the top dog in Green Mountain Wrestling? Mullet Man has many wins and many losses under his belt. He's been doing this for a long time. Fought many battles. No matter what the outcome of them, has always come back and fought harder than ever. And Mullet Mania has been running wild for a long time here in Vermont. But the question is, does Mullet Mania have what it takes to overcome the Moonlight Son? Time will tell, as we are about to find out. But before we go any further, let's kick it over to Big Tone, Tony Morse, for the opening announcements.
The following contest is our main event and is scheduled for one fall. And is brought to you by Forbin's Reserves. With over 20 years immersed in cannabis and hemp cultivation, Forbin's is dedicated to making Vermont a world leader in cannabis quality and innovation. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, hailing from the 315 Syracuse, New York, a town much nicer than this. And if you all relax, and if you all, especially you over there, don't stop booing me, he's not only leaving with a loss, he's leaving without that stupid mullet, because I'm going to cut it off. The Moonlight Son, Mike Skyros.
Well, that's certainly an introduction.
And his opponent, hailing from the Green Mountains of Orleans County, and weighing in at 210 pounds, Mullet Man! And your referee for this contest is Adam Brunton!
Adam Brunton, Green Mountain Wrestling Senior Official, officiating this matchup. But before we get going, we got to make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, none other than Forbin's Reserves. Thank you so much for once again sponsoring the action here at Green Mountain Wrestling and independent wrestling in the great state of Vermont. Forbin's Reserves. And that makes it official, folks. The bell has rung, the matchup has begun. Main event time is underway. The Moonlight Son, the Mullet Maniac, one-on-one for the first time in Green Mountain Wrestling. Both of these men have staked their claims to say that when the heavyweight championship comes around in Green Mountain Wrestling, they want to be first in line. Well, I believe that these two are most likely first and second in no particular order, and we're about to find out who is first and who is second. Mullet Man, a crowd favorite anywhere he goes in Vermont. And Mike Skyros, a respected individual, a dastardly individual regardless, but respected and known for his brutality in that ring. Kind of like the brutality being brought by that cinched-in headlock right there. Forearm right up against the earlobe. Off the ropes now goes Mullet Man and runs over the Moonlight Son. Strutting his stuff a little bit around the ring here, but Mike Skyros going to work now. Kick to the midsection. A couple of punches right across the crown of the head. Claiming the Mullet to have no power here in the ring. But there's someone in that ring who would beg to differ. And he just sent Skyros' head right into that top turnbuckle. And a second one as well. Make it 3. And what the heck, you don't want to leave the fourth one out. Skyros face first onto the canvas. Right back up to his feet with the help of the ropes, keeping him vertical. But that didn't last very long, did it? Cactus Jack style, clothesline over the top rope. Both men spilling to the outside onto the hard granite.
Stay down.
Chop across the chest of Mike Skyros. And face first into those unforgiving wooden steps. Skyros trying to escape back into the ring, but Mullet Man said, I'm not done with you. The chaos is going to continue. What is Skyros reaching for? He's trying to tear the wires out of the sound system here. Skyros would love nothing more than to spoil the party here, if that means taking the soundman ability away from him. Even all the more to it. Mullet Man out of the way just in time. Skyros crashing his elbow onto the canvas there. And it's time for a little math lesson. Let's count. Oh, Skyros breaks it up, doesn't want to get past 7. Perhaps he has an unlucky number. He must be a craps player. 7 come 11. Highs, lows, and yos. And now using that rope to his advantage, clearly against the rules, but he knows he's got to count a 5. Slowly but surely pounding the air, pounding the breath out of the chest and the airways of Mullet Man.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want?
You know, Mullet Man is usually a man of very few words, but Skyros got under his skin, and Mullet Man took to the videos, went on YouTube, put together a promo, and told us all about how angry Skyros has made him. And plugged a new t-shirt design. Good for him. But Skyros definitely has a way of getting under people's skin. Skyros, very well known, doesn't technically play the cliched mind games per se, but definitely has a way of getting under people's skin, living rent-free in their heads, as they say these days. But Mullet Man is no stranger to that sort of thing. Mullet Man has been in situations where things have gotten personal even. Where the wrestling has gone out of the ring and come home. Oh, big elbow to the corner. And I'd like to say he knows how to combat that, but right now, it doesn't look like he knows how to combat Mike Skyros. Interesting approach there. Drops the elbow, goes for the cover, 2 count only. Mullet Man still in this one.
I'm watching you, pal. Hey, I might find you coming real soon. He's tapping out, you hear him? Let's go, Mullet!
Very highly doubt that Mullet Man would tap out in any situation, let alone this one. Blocks the shot, sends one back to Skyros. Blocks it again, sends another one in. Blocks a third, and sends Skyros reeling. Mullet Man going to work now. Off the ropes. Luthes press. Takes him down. Raining blows across the forehead. Skyros now back up to his feet. Push into the corner. Mullet Man wants to make a definitive win here, so that there's no question who deserves to be in the top spot. We're going to try the 10 count again. Skyros in no shape to break it up this time. Gets the 10. Skyros on Dream Street. Can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Kick to the midsection. Brought down to the canvas. Mullet Man goes for the cover. No! 2 count only. Skyros still in this. But he's taking a beating, that's for sure. Skyros not used to being in this position at Green Mountain Wrestling. And now Mullet Man. Right back on the offense. Off the ropes. There's the big boot. There's the big boot on Skyros. Misses with the leg drop. That would have been it. That would have been it if he connected. But Skyros had it scouted. Skyros tying his legs up. Turn him around, go for that sharpshooter. He's got it cinched in, pulls him close to the middle. And sits back with it. You can see the look of anguish written across the face of Mullet Man. Mullet Man's in trouble here. He needs to work to get to those ropes, and working is what he's doing.
2, 3, 4.
Channeling his tag team partner Jobs, one half of the Ultimate Powers, and doing work to get over to those ropes. Skyros was distracting himself by jaw-jacking with the referee there. Big spear, however, onto Mullet Man. This could be it. Goes in the cover, hooks the leg. Oh! Barely gets the shoulder up at just the last moment.
Got 2.
Hear the crowd firmly in the corner of Mullet Man here. And Skyros, like I said before, spending too much time. Oh! Almost ended it right there with that quick roll up. Big boot! Big boot! Off the ropes! The leg drop! Mullet Man hits the leg drop! Goes for the cover! And he's done! Skyros has been defeated! The streak has come to an end!
Here's your winner, Mullet Man!
For months now, Skyros has been decimating the competition in Green Mountain Wrestling, has been bullying the competition, has been forcing himself upon the roster, and now tonight at the Barre Heritage Festival in the corner of North Main and Elm, Mullet Man has brought his streak to an end. Skyros has been defeated, and Mullet Man stands tall as the #1 face of Green Mountain Wrestling. And rest assured, when we eventually introduce that heavyweight championship, Mullet Man is going to be first in line to get a shot at putting the gold around his waist. Folks, thank you so much for joining us and watching along. And thank you to the Barre Heritage Festival for having us along for the 3rd year in a row. And if you want to see us back for a 4th year, please let them know that you want to see more Green Mountain Wrestling action come your way at the Heritage Festival. We hope you've had a good time watching. I certainly did. My name is Peter DeLonge, and for all of us at Green Mountain Wrestling, make sure to check us out on social media and keep up to date on all of our upcoming events, including our debut on August 2nd at the Danville Fair, as we present Slamville in Danville, and our return to the Alchemist Brewery on August 17th. Until next time, wrestling fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for this afternoon.